Hi everyone, thanks for joining us again this week and this month during our 10-year anniversary celebration. One of the items that I wanted to bring to the forefront and kind of remind everyone of who we are and where we started is actually in our name. We spent a long time in the early first 6 months or so before we launched looking for an option for a name and went through a ton of acronyms and a ton of ideas and words out of other meetings, and in the end we really were looking for something that had spirit to it, had reference to who we are and what we were trying to do. And after probably 6 months of exploring different options, a name actually came to the forefront. Leah Richardson was a young lady that was with us, actually in my care, had a different role within the organization, and passed away one evening due to natural causes. One of the most impactful moments probably of my career and my entire history of working in the human services field is receiving the phone call early morning one day that Aaliyah had passed away. And getting in my truck and racing out to Oconomowoc, where I was working at the time, to see exactly what had happened, why she had passed, and what our staff had done to support her. And all of our staff responded absolutely the way that we needed to, and did everything that we could to try and save Aaliyah, but it was her time. I'll never forget being on the unit, making the phone call to the mom, and having to explain to her that her daughter is no longer with us. Still today, right? 12 years later, it doesn't sit right with me. It's probably one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. And so then fast forward, right? We're here and we're trying to do a school and we're trying to launch and we're trying to figure out our name, and what a better way to honor her spirit. What a better way to show recognition for who she is as an individual, and then to carry that spirit into a school and try and do better by the next kid. And so it's Aaliyah's name that came to the forefront. It's Aaliyah Richardson is her full name, and it's the Richardson School as a result of all of that. So from something that is a very sad and tragic story comes something that's so wonderful and beautiful and such a great opportunity for so many students. And so it's just a point of reflection, I think, for this week, and knowing that everything is very intentional in terms of what we do. Everything is very purposeful in how we support our students, even down to just the original name of our school and who we are and the spirit and what we're trying to embody. And so it's young ladies like Aaliyah Richardson that, especially in this moment of celebration and reflection on the last 10 years, that I can't think of doing things any differently than we have. So if you have a moment, check out our website. There's a little bit more information about Aaliyah on it. And thanks again for joining me. I really appreciate all your time.